Defining optimism and realism. Optimism and realism are two different perspectives on life and situations. Optimism involves a positive outlook, where individuals expect favorable outcomes, even in the face of uncertainty. Realism, on the other hand, is grounded in practical thinking, where individuals assess situations based on facts, acknowledging both the positives and the negatives. Outlook on the future. Optimists tend to focus on the best possible outcomes, often imagining success and growth, regardless of the challenges ahead. Realists, however, tend to approach the future with a more balanced view, acknowledging potential obstacles and planning accordingly rather than relying on overly positive expectations. Emotional impact. Optimism often leads to positive emotions and increased motivation, as individuals believe things will work out for the best. Realism can sometimes be seen as more neutral or cautious, but it can reduce disappointment by setting more accurate expectations, leading to a balanced emotional response. Perception of challenges. Optimists view challenges as temporary and surmountable, believing they can overcome difficulties with effort and a positive attitude. Realists recognize challenges but are more likely to consider practical solutions and prepare for potential setbacks, often taking a more cautious approach. Approach to decision-making. Optimists may make decisions based on hope or a belief that things will turn out well. This can lead to taking more risks. Realists, however, make decisions based on a careful evaluation of the situation, focusing on what is practical and achievable. Motivation and goals. Optimistic individuals are often driven by the belief that they can achieve their goals, leading them to take bold actions. Realists are motivated by a more pragmatic understanding of their goals and the steps needed to reach them, preferring a more grounded approach. Hopefulness versus practicality. Optimism is associated with hopefulness and positive thinking, even when the outcome is uncertain. Realism is rooted in practicality, emphasizing what is actually possible and focusing on realistic goals and outcomes rather than idealistic dreams. Handling setbacks and failures. When facing failure, optimists tend to remain hopeful, believing that future success is possible. Realists, however, are more likely to analyze what went wrong, learning from the situation, and adjusting their approach based on their assessment of the circumstances. Belief in control versus acceptance of limitations. Optimists often believe that they can control or influence the outcome of situations with their actions and mindset. Realists, however, acknowledge limitations, understanding that some things are beyond control and that external factors can impact results. Key difference. Positive expectation versus practical understanding. The fundamental difference between optimism and realism lies in their approach to situations. Optimism is marked by positive expectation and hope, while realism is characterized by a practical, fact-based understanding of circumstances and outcomes.